Yes.
So for you, because you were in corporate as well, you're project manager. What are some areas where you have gaps in your business that you fill in with other people?
Oh, such a good question. So, in reference of like operating the business, branding, marketing, like I know the aspects of marketing, but that is not my strength. That's not my skill set. Nor I see to the rivers and the lakes I'm used to, which is packaging and project management, pretty much.
Not the
But
TLC.
okay, just had to do that little dance real quick because y'all know how it goes. But branding and marketing, like I understand the inputs of it, but that's where I bring the experts such as yourself and anybody else to the table because they know how to execute those tasks and things. Production, in development of a product, you usually have what's called your production manager, where they're helping to oversee the production and capturing all the inputs and requirement at those contract manufacturers. So working alongside of them, is important because they have certain questions they have to think through as part of the overall goal to help execute it. Graphic designers. I cannot draw a stick figure.
And
okay?
she ain't in Canva either, so right.
No. Okay, that's because that's a whole nother topic.
Right.
Okay.
That's a whole...
Yeah.
Girl, we getting off topic.
Let's just say if you are only designing in Canva, please invest into a graphic designer. Okay, that's working on Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, something of that sort, because that is what you have to submit to printers for production, as well as packaging suppliers and printers as well. So please invest into a graphic designer. But nevertheless, graphic designer, I have to, bring into the picture to execute the design on product packaging. That is not my strength, not my forte. Don't even want to learn how to do it. Can barely draw a stick figure, okay? So it's a lot of different people that come to the table. Financials. So a CFO, understanding the finances to create the product, as well as the investment. I talked about graphic designer, talked about production manager, talked about branding, marketing. Sometimes you may need a business coach to come into the play to make sure and help you get clarity about your business, to help make sure that it aligns with that end goal. So those are just some of the experts, but even on my team, I have a packaging engineer. So we actually collaborate on the different inputs and testing and things we need to think about for a lot of aspects to produce it. I have a logistics specialist that works with me to understand the logistic model. So if it's forward logistics, getting the product from, for instance, getting it from the brand to the consumer, that's forward logistics. But if you offer returns where the consumer ships it back to you, that's reverse logistics. So thinking about that strategy is important. Even a fulfillment center. So a lot of brands are thinking about, utilizing fulfillment centers to deliver their products to the different markets or their consumers, but they don't know where to go, where they're located, or even the questions to be asking as part of fulfillment. So it's a lot of experts that I bring to the table, and that's not including the cosmetic chemists and the contract manufacturers that I work with. But it's a lot of parties that come to the table, and we all have a seat there, because it's money out here for all of us in this field, but it definitely takes a village to help produce a lot of things, but it definitely requires a team.